Welcome to Startup Hack. My name is Spencer Thomason. I am the CEO and co-founder of CleanRouter, as well as many other products. Here are some lessons that I've learned building a successful business while challenging startup norms. My challenge is to push you to rethink startup success. On today's Feature Friday, we're going to be reviewing the timeless classic of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. So first, who am I? I've been a software developer for over 22 years. I'm married to my beautiful wife, Carson, and I have 5 awesome kids. I started this channel to tell the story I have about how we started a successful company, knowing nothing about how to start a company. Clean Technology is the parent company of CleanRouter, as well as other technologies and products. This podcast is going to focus on the launch of CleanRouter and the lessons we've learned. It's going to be about how we took this idea and passion and built something great. So I'm going to be dual recording this. I'm going to shoot it in video for YouTube, but also use the audio as a podcast too. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you're listening to this on the podcast, then make sure to go ahead and subscribe and leave a good review. As I discussed in episode 1 and 2, myself and the other co-founder Eric had an idea to make the first content filtering router, CleanRouter, for parents to be able to filter all of the internet as it came into your home. So this was the start of an idea that's grown into a $5 million business. Seriously, if you haven't listened to the other episodes, then go and do it now. And hit those like and subscribe buttons. It will really help. On today's Feature Friday, we're going to be reviewing the timeless classic of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. I prefer the 21st century edition as it has some very good edits with modern examples inserted into Napoleon's original text. I was first introduced to this book by my dad when I was about 16 years old. It formed a lot of my thinking through some of my very formative years. This is one of my favorite quotes. More than 500 of the most successful people this country has ever known told me their greatest success came just one step beyond the point at which defeat had overtaken them. Failure is a trickster with a keen sense of irony and cunning. It takes great delight in tripping you just when success is almost within reach. So I really like this quote because there's at least 5 times that I can think of, very specific times that I'll tell you about through this series, where we were ready to give up, throw in the towel, but through sheer grit and perseverance, we kept hammering on. And I'm so glad today that we did. But know this, if you're staring at a failure, you're almost at a new level of success. So push through and keep hacking and just keep hustling. So 3 big reasons that I recommend this book. 1, it just must be required reading for every entrepreneur and business owner. It will change the way you think and really push you to unlock your mind and your thinking to not only work in your business, but work on your business. As I talked about on Monday, this allows you to be able to put your subconscious to work while your front brain is working on a current daily problem, some of your daily tasks. 2, if you follow this formula, it really does work. That's really the short of it. If you follow it, it'll work. But even if you aren't going to follow this formula for whatever reason, it took me many tries myself, there's just some timeless principles that you will never regret adopting. So follow it and make it a part of you, and these principles will become a huge part of your success. For instance, I read a really good quote earlier, and I'll be teaching about this principle in the course. I'm a firm believer in this quote. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I'm a firm believer in this quote. I have taught and trained all of my kids that there is nothing you can't accomplish if you put your mind to it. Dig in, hack through it, figure it out, and persevere until you win. So this is why I strongly recommend Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich. The link is in the comments, so make sure you go and grab this in your favorite format. Ebook, digital, Kindle, whatever it is. I would personally recommend a paperback copy so that you can mark it up and make lots of notes. This is still one of the few books that I have sitting up on my bookshelf, so I'm mostly a digital guy, but this is one of the few I still have in a paper copy because I've used it as a workbook many different times. So I still have my marked up copy today. So in closing, as a reminder, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As a reminder, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and share with your friends everywhere. Thanks. We'll see you next time.